All right. Hey, everybody. So, today we will be using we will be using paint in order to make values. So, we'll be mixing paint with white or black in order to make different shades or tints of that color. So tints are where we add white to a color, and then shades are where we add black to a color, or darkness. So we're going to be using one color of your choice, and then we'll be using white and black paint, and we'll mix them together. Now the first thing we need to do is write our name at the top. So I'll write Mr. Mitchell. Right. And then you can choose your color and just get some white and black paint and a brush and maybe some water so you can clean your brush in between different colors. And we will get started. All right, so I chose turquoise or light blue for my main color. And then I have some white paint, which is kind of liquefied, but that's okay. I have some black paint. So the first thing that we can do is come here to the middle, and you're just gonna use your regular paint color and just paint that square so that we know what the middle is and how light or dark to make the rest of our colors. We'll just paint this in and try to stay in the lines and make it neat. So if you're not using blue, you just paint whatever color you chose. You don't add any white or black to it, and you just put that into the square or rectangle. All right, so now you get some water and you can wash off your brush. You should have like a paper towel. It's okay if you don't, but that can be used to dry your brush off so you don't have too much water on it. Just gonna use a tissue. And now it's easier to add white first and then get darker later. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take some of my white and add it to my plate. Let me move this out of the way real quick. I'll scoop up some white, add it on the side. And what I'm trying to do is add it to this blue. But I don't want to add it to all of it because we need some of it for the other shades or tints. Like I said, the white's kind of liquefied. But I don't want to make it too light, so I'm just going to add a little bit of blue here. Get a little bit more white. I'm going to brush a little bit more. You just want it to be a bit lighter because we're going to go to that second square. Right. So I'm going to start painting in this square, and it should look lighter, which it does. I'm gonna add a little bit more blue just to make it a little bit darker because I don't want it to be too light. Yeah, you don't want too much paint on your paper because this isn't exactly painting paper. This is printer paper, but we're just doing an exercise on it, so that's okay. And now, to make this one, we're gonna add a little bit more white to our paint. So let me bring that over here. Because that's gonna be the lightest color that we have. So let me add some more white. Right. And we can also add more as we do it if it's not light enough. So we're going to paint this one. It's going to be the lightest rectangle. And that worked out pretty well. But definitely looks lighter than that one. So just fill that in. All right, and that looks pretty good. Just add a little bit of blue. All right, so it looks like they're gradually getting lighter, which is great. So now we're gonna do the opposite direction. We're gonna go darker. So let me wet my brush and get rid of the color that we just had. I'm going to dry it off. And we're going to bring our blue back over here. And we're going to make the color a little bit darker by adding black. So we'll add some right there, add some blue. Add a little bit more black. It should just be a little bit darker. Just a little bit. So it looks pretty good. So now we're going to bring our paper back over and start coloring in this square with our new color. Looks pretty nice. I think I might add a little bit more blue just to lighten it up a little bit. It looks pretty good. All right, so now we're going to do the last color, which is the darkest one. So we're going to add a little bit more black. So let me move this. Bring the black over. All right, just add a good amount of black just to make it darker. That should be pretty good. You don't want to add too much. You don't want to be too dark. So now we're gonna paint the last square. And that looks pretty good. Not too dark. We can still see some blue in it. All right, so we have a really good value scale, light to dark. This is how your paper should look, unless you have a different color, of course, but everything should be in order from lightest to darkest. If you need any help, I will be around to assist anyone who needs help, and I'll see you next time, everybody.